Oh, look at that. Hey guys, welcome back, John Megacycle Spy Report in the very second I started up this episode. Alien city discovered in the southwest, will not have blah 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 blah. It's difficult to determine anything from this distance. You've read and heard this a million times before. So I know I've got enough power for 1 month. If I get a double whammy, that's a problem. But I know we're good for 1 month easy. Here's this. You are gonna make a salt craft. Did I do that right? Okay, good. See, there's only 3 guys working on these weapons, and how it's making any progress at all is amazing to me. Still, 100 months is a freaking long time. Want another life support? Good. Not offline? 100 power. Perfect, we had it. Yes, I want another life support somewhere far, far away from that one. Let's dump it here, I suppose, and then we're gonna cover the whole business in right. In star worshipping modules. I keep getting super carried away that I've got a ton of people to work with, and I still don't. I don't have a ton of people, I mean, but the thing is, like, you know, when you get to that mid-late game, it's like you could just build whatever you want. You've got so many people just sitting around doing nothing, you know, being available. Alright. I ain't got nothing for that. How much did that cost out of my budget? 4,000? Really? That sucks. Alright, is it on radar screen dangerous, or... No, not yet. Okay. Oh, this is why I built the launch pad in the core of the thing. I don't want it attacked at all. They're coming from the southwest, it sounds? I can slap down some missiles. Oh, nope, wrong button. Wrong button! We are on, and I forgot the name already, Astoria 2. We're doing the Solar and Aircraft Challenge. I'm allowing myself to build turrets and the missile launchers for defensive purposes, but just to give you an idea of where we're at, over the last few episodes, seasons, whatever you want to call it, missions, I've been doing a lot of work with tanks, just rushing with tanks straight up. That's been very helpful and very quick way to respond to the enemy. However, it kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of it because I think I'm getting in there too quick. So for now, we're just going to work with... Alright, interrupt what I'm saying, crazy music. For right now, we're just going to work with aircraft and try to get a longer burn of a game in, so to speak. So that being said, I'm going to need more solars, or star worshipping modules. I built one turret over here. It said that their colony was in the southwest. That doesn't necessarily mean troops are going to come from the southwest. And there's the attack. Now the boing 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 just means they're in my territory. It doesn't necessarily mean I see them or know where they are. That's one of the reasons why I bothered to build up a bunch of the radars, so I could hopefully get an idea of their attack pattern and that sort of a thing. Just to get this started up a bit more, I'm going to crank up the tax rate. Let's leave that where that is. This song sounds different all of a sudden, for some reason. I don't want to go super crazy on turrets, but I do want to have a good amount available. I want to have a few in the core, certainly, which is where I should really be starting. Okay, my workshops are full. I'm not going to sell weapons for 1. You're absolutely high. I will sell tech at 11. It's not terrible. I just wish the demand was a little higher. Because this puts me in a funny situation. Nothing yet. Yeah, nothing yet. Okay. Now, I don't remember which map it is, but one of these maps... the enemies are like rolling boulders of fire and ouch. That's the only way I can really explain it. They literally bulldoze through your stuff, and it is not enjoyable at all. So we're just gonna have to stay a little bit vigilant, get a couple of turrets down, and then immediately move to power. Okay, another attack warning. There he is. I knew I should have built over here, but that's okay. I have no idea what that... Is that a sail? Okay, yeah, stay away from my spaceport, dude. There, 48 months makes no sense. There, 50 months? Why did it... Oh, maybe because the people I've got working in it now. Okay, that makes more sense. It's trying to adjust for how many people are in the facility doing stuff. I get it. Okay, an ore mine has collapsed. I'm gonna leave that wreckage there so I remember exactly where to rebuild it. These cars are weird. Scientists have found a way to destroy hazardous waste. Continue the monies. Sell a little tech. Man, this is not, dang. And I already traded. Alright, whatever. I guess I gotta wait another month for proper turrets. And the problem is, building up turrets and stuff like this is gonna really require more star worshipping modules. Another attack warning? These guys are tenacious. Did those guys just disappear? I literally thought I was gonna sneeze. I looked down and they're gone. Huh. Oh. Yeah, they just poof. Gone. Interesting. Yes, another 2,000 in food money right there. Whew. I'll take whatever this game will give me. This game has definitely taught me to be a humble man. With how badly sometimes things can just be quite literally stripped away. I need more workshops, but I also need more star worshipping modules first. Let me check on production. I think we're getting close to where... 132... Yeah, we're getting very close to not producing enough. Let alone not being able to handle a blackout. Or an eclipse. Okay, there's a nice strip of that. New turret to go with it. I'm going to add another strip here. I'm really going to treat these star worshipping modules as walls. Now the nervousness sets in. Okay, thank gosh solars are quick to build. I think I'm gonna build this out maybe a bit more. Nah. Oh dang it! These things cost $750 or something then. 7,500 instead of 7,000 or 7. Hang on. I can't even talk. There we go. There's enough for another turret. No, I'm not buying any of this craps. 800, right. For some odd reason, I thought they were only 700. But that's okay. Turret right there. Good, okay. What's the ETA on some of this stuff now? 43 months. 43 months, it's looking good. Alright, I just heard a kaboomy boom. That's not so good. Scaffold wreckage. It's still just the mine, right? Yeah, okay. So that kaboom sound must have been us blowing up an enemy. That's one of the things that is really particular about this game, is it's very difficult to tell if an explosion noise is... Gosh, these guys are on the assault. I would have tanks already. I just want to make that abundantly clear. Right now, we would be rolling with the tanks. Usually by the end of the first episode, I've got tanks. We're in episode 2 right now. Come on, then. Thank you. There's that. Here's this, because we're eating about 700 a month. There. At 7, I don't think so. At 10, yes. Another $600 or whatever, 400, I'll take it. Okay, how are we on power then? Okay, 180. We have enough for a month. That's fine. Very good. What do we need here? We need more labor. We need more science. We need more security. We need more housing. We need more everything. So, labor is easiest to slap together. These workshops. Yes, compressed fuel tank. Excellent. Excellent indeed. That means if I have to start buying for fuel, I'm fine with it. I just saw a turret shoot. There we go. Kind of want to nest up... That's fine, I already did my trading. I kind of want to nest up these turrets a bit more, if I can. Oh, hold on. And you got it. Okay, cool. Gosh, they're just sending everything they can, even if they're just little toy boats with sails on them. Alright, what, wreckage. A flux pod. Oh, they do have weapons on these things. So strange. Computers are now fixed, can now trade. Awesome. There's a total of 4 more workshops. Let's bump this up a little. Come on, good trades, good trades. Tech, I'll sell. I would buy fuel if I could. I'm not going to sell any of that. Dang it. Okay, so what's next? Maybe 2 more labs? Oh, I need more housing. We were getting pretty critical on that, weren't we? Yep. We are going to be out in about a month. Oh, did I ever build that air facility? Nope. Nope. Food and air. That's more important. So I'm going to literally run out of both very soon. So, hydroponics, that's the easy one. Thunk. Next month I'll have enough to thunk down a hydroponics and a life support. Oh my gosh. So the first year is the most boring. Second year is the most touchy. And the third year, which we're in right now, is the most aggravating, I guess. Like, I'm truly trying to balance 3 things. The growth of my people, because I need it on high, because I need tax revenue. The enemy, which is a frickin' problem. And the way to deal with the enemy. Like, I mean, like, the enemy coming in, I need to build defenses, and I gotta deal with them by building offensive weapons and try to get something slapped together. I know this game is intended to build, you're supposed to build all this stuff together. Don't just build tanks. Build tanks and Air Force. Don't just build one thing. Build 2 or 3 things together for a unified kind of combat strategy. But that's kind of the fun of these challenges. I'm kind of just throwing myself in for whatever and just trying to see if it works. Okay, that's better. I can wait a month on you. Come on. Literally, there's nothing to sell. What do you guys want me to do here? Living quarters. Fuel detector. Excellent. That would be very good if I could get the aircraft I'm building to get off the frickin' ground. Anyway, I'm still going to be kind of using these sun-worshipping modules as a wall, I suppose. Alright, let's take a look and see what fuel there is to fuel. Wow. See this? See why it's like a whitish and not pink? It's because there's crap in the way. Same thing with this. See how it's pink on when I'm looking at it directly, but on the mini-map up at the right, it's red? So there's crap in the way. Okay, so how much fuel can I get here? I count 6. Oh no. 1, 2. I'm counting 6 there. I could be wrong. 6 is actually more than enough for me. Oh good, lazy enemy is arriving. Doing, 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 doing. Instead of bah, 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 bah. My impersonations are silly. Like the rest of me. Okay, 34 months. Just have to wait another frickin' 3 years for me to get anything. By that time, I'll certainly have fuel. Okay, hydro. I want another turret. Probably right about here-ish. I don't have one this far out. I wouldn't mind one back here, but I've got the one right there, so that's not bad. Okay. Things are looking up. There's that. Gosh. I'm literally somewhat at end as to what to do. Okay. Let's get some flux pod action over here. Security. That is next. I know our 2 security facilities were full for about a year now or something, so it's about time we get that jacked back up. Security, considering I've got my tax rate at 20%, security is not something I'm really willing to be lax about and let fall behind. Enemy tanks. How the heck? Okay, not anymore, I guess. Okay, 2 security. This needs a bit of an ups. In my personal opinion, when you break that, oh thank goodness, something to sell, regardless of what it is. Now you know I haven't been building a bunch of more hydroponics is because I'm having a hard time selling this stuff. But anyway, for me, the income break is when you start making over 10,000 credits a month. And we are absolutely out of power, and I can't survive a eclipse. That's a problem. This month, just go solar crazy, I suppose. There we go. That's better. Again, these are only producing 4 megawatts a pop, so if I really need 50 megawatts, I need a ton of time, or I need a ton of money. The time isn't a big deal, because it's only 14 days. Earth demands 5 scientists. Go away. Take your $28 of blood money. I need the scientists now more than ever. Another thing that would really be cool about this game, I know this game is over 2 decades old or whatever, but the other thing that would be really cool is if there was, you could pick what tech you get. Because realistically, I would go for advanced solars immediately, and That would save half of my infrastructure, very honestly. It's a cut in half thing, because these solars produce 4 megawatts, the advanced solars produce 8. Okay, so I'm just gonna build up as... I knew it, dang it! Drat, okay. Please, some good trade. Yeah, that's good. And that's it. That at least gets me another flux pod. Nope, not a lab. Flux pod, thank you. Well, thank you kindly. And that goes there. So, next month, probably 3 or 4 more flux pods. Because right now, like I said, I don't have enough energy to get out of a tech rut. Or a outage. Yeah, solars are ready. Still kind of useless. Did you hear that? The audio was coming over when that little siren was happening. The music on this one is so strange. I don't know what else to say about it. 20 months. Okay, we're looking alright. Wouldn't mind a radar over here. Soonish. But first, absolutely more flux pods. And not enough living space. People are unhappy. Okay, so we're gonna get another month of people unhappy because these things don't build fast enough. I'm not? What's there instead? Oh, a crater of some sort. Wonderful. Let's take care of that problem forever and ever, amen. At least we didn't go completely offline, which is good. And I need more food. Of course. Wow, yeah, we're eating up 1 housing facility a month. Which is excellent for my tax base. Happy, happy. However, we need to really make sure we take care of our peoples. Oh, did I do the cell dance? I don't think I did. Apparently it requires power to make tech, which makes sense. I wouldn't mind to sell these weapons if I could get a good price on them. Yeah, I'll build 2 more hydroponics. And then turrets, and then I would like some more labs, because tech is taking forever. Oh my gosh, this is the point of the game where frustration sets in. It's because there's so much I want to do now, because I have the people, and I've got the energy, and whatever. I just don't have the cash. Alright, June comes and goes. Yep, I know, not enough living space. I'm really delighted that the population quality of life went up somehow, so great for that. 56, so we're producing 56 in excess. How much do I need? That means I need to wait 4 months to become self-sufficient for 1 month. Not really happy about that. Let's build the 2 labs that I wanted. Okay, yeah, there's some tech. Oh, I guess I'm gonna build my 2 labs. There we go. This was a good construction month. Next month is more solars, more turrets, and get our civilian and our military grant back up some more. Yeah, I still have a few areas I'm not super thrilled about how we're defending it. But that's kind of the way this is working. At least this game is slow enough I can have frequent water breaks, which is great. This is what? liter of water. It's almost out. Oh, that's okay. It's good. Don't forget, it's always good to stand up, stretch around, get in a little bit of a... Yeah, there we go. Get a little bit of a... Not a workout, but, you know, get yourself a little bit worked up a bit. Hello, turret. Hello, thank you. Okay. Where else would be critical? Oh, you know what's kind of critical? I would not mind to get 2 or 3 of these compressed fuel tanks up, because I'd like to start trading in fuel. If I can't set up the infrastructure to purchase, or to harvest fuel myself, I would at least like to start purchasing it. Cost of 6 is significantly too much. 7 isn't terrible for a price. I'll be patient, I'll wait. There's gotta be something a little bit better, right? Regardless, I can keep working on solars in this direction. And with that, I'm going to build another turret, and that radar I want probably for next month. So another turret may be here, and then the radar, and then the rest is pretty much going to be solars. And before I say that out loud, or mean it, yeah, we need more housing already. Calling us content, very good. Air power, I need everything, yeah. Jeez, oh my. I wouldn't mind a sports complex, that would be cool. People like sports, I think. I'm not really a sports guy, but I get the idea. I respect the idea of sports, that's cool. It's just not really my cup of tea, to be honest. Another turret. Ooh, we're getting some really good money now. Very soon I'd like to turn the taxation level from 20% down to something reasonable, but at the moment I kinda need the cash. So we're gonna go this. A radar like I want. We're gonna build 3 more living quarters. And like I said, we're gonna kind of nuzzle everything in a wall of star worshipping modules. I'm really hoping soon we'll find a really good deal on fuel. That would be superb. If we could find some good price on fuel, because then we'll be able to turn these warships into something. Heck, I wouldn't mind just throwing them at the enemy regardless and just see what happens. Just like, here, go, attack. You're full of fuel. Love ya. Get to it. Just whatever. Doop, 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 doop. It'd be really cool to see how many hit points some stuff has. There's really not a lot or any amount of information on any of these structures. You don't know if it has armor, you don't know how much damage it can take or how much damage it has. There's a lot of information that you don't really get to figure out, but I get it. This is a strategy game that's supposed to be good for, you know, the masses. I get it. Totally cool. And I know the limitations, the programming limitations on the Super Nintendo. Totally get that also. So, not mad or nothing, but, you know, it'd be so cool if there was a Utopia 2. And to which I've already spoken about the history of this game. The game started with Utopia, and then went to another game called K240, and then went to another game called Fragile Allegiance. So this game itself has had its heyday of sole successors, which is awesome in my opinion. I love a game when I can pick it up and play it and be like, oh, I wish there was a sequel. And then it's like, there wasn't a sequel. But there was a game a lot like it that came afterwards. I'm like, oh, was it by the same people? And the answer is yes. Take the Scientists, I don't care about 16 credits. And that's a sole successor. It's pretty awesome when that happens. When it's like, man, this isn't Black and White, you know, the game. This isn't Black and White 2, but it's another game a lot like it because the developers split halfway through development and whatever, and, you know, that's cool. So, you can always appreciate those as well. Any military of any sort. Not right now, and it feels like my turrets are spread out pretty alright. Power. Power is absolutely next. I wouldn't mind another row of flux pods. Wouldn't mind to stay ahead of that eclipse that's eventually coming, because that completely messed up a month of tech good production. Sure. I'll sell the gems, why not? Cool, there we go. Another bunch of that. And I wouldn't mind 2 more security. Long distance radar, very good. Speaking of radar, this one was built and I'm not even looking around the map yet. We're getting very close to that fuel. I wanted a slow growth up to it as opposed to an explosive, hey, here we go, 2 flux pods and I'm building up everything. This is a far more controlled way to get up there, and I'm happy about it. Speaking of control, we're out of housing again. Okay, I'm building that air facility, that life support. My gosh, I'm having such a hard time just keeping up with the people. Here's what we're gonna do. Ooh, our ships are ready. Yay! This goes to low. And fancy that they're all done at the same time. Warship. Warship. And cruiser. And cruiser. Now, it should say flat out, can't launch, lack of fuel. Okay. Yeah, insufficient fuel to carry out your orders. So the ships aren't suicidal. It's not like it's going to take off 5 feet and crash or something. Like, it's smart. At least that's good. There's a little bit of logic built into that, so that way they're not whatever. Anyway, we're in December. I'm going to set up a few more facilities, a little more security, a little more housing, that sort of a thing. And then I'm going to call this an episode, I think. Yep, workshops are flowing in good. Tech, getting some good tech. I would have literally bought it at any price. I'm going to buy a little bit of ore, even though it's at 2. I'll be delighted to sell these weapons whenever I can. And get 5 more housing. Where the heck? There it is. There the heck. Okay. So, take a gander here. Yep, that's going to fill in nicely. How much power? I'm sure it's bad. Yep, air support. Everything's going to be looking good. So now the problem is I need 10 months of sun, of star worship, in order to get 1 month to save us in storage. So, anyway, we cut down our residential. Yes, we can coast like that for a couple of months. Perfect. Thank you very much. And yeah, let's call this an episode here. My name is John Megacycle. Another episode of Utopia, Creation of a Nation, is in the books. And I'll catch you all next time. Oh boy. And attacks for next time.